I've had so many messages about organizing underneath the kitchen sink, so that's where we're going to be starting today. First step was pull everything out so I can declutter. I'm glad I did. These are like tucked in the back. I'm gonna put them where we could reach them more quickly if needed. I'm gonna declutter all this, but this in here, like my cutting board, cleaner, polisher, what is this? Oil leaked everywhere. So I'm gonna have to scrub all of that out. I got all that cleaned out, which was so nice. It was kind of like a honey, so I thought it was gonna be terrible to clean, but once I put the soap and water on it, it washed off easily. So now I'm just gonna focus on putting all this stuff back in, but that's why it's good to occasionally do this, like, you know, declutter, organize, refresh, because things like this need to be moved forward, things need to be cleaned out, you can declutter, it just helps maintain your space better. I do want to let you guys know today's video is sponsored by Quince, so I'll be talking about them here in a little bit. So here is the final look. There's still a lot happening down here, but I feel like I use all of it, or, you know, it's to refill things. I'd love to open this up and just have like one cleaner. That would be nice. I do want to hit just a few drawers in this space. Not all of them are bad. Like, I want to show you, like, there's different things that it's like, it doesn't need to be touched. And then there's a few other drawers that just need to be tweaked. Like, I'm in this one every day. This one's not bad. I can make it a little prettier, probably declutter some there. This one, I just want to make it look a little nicer. Like, some of these have gotten off. Not terrible, just a few things I want to hit in here, and then we'll finish up this space. This drawer looks so much better. My junk drawer looks way better. I tweaked this one. It wasn't terrible, but it looks better. And then I call this my hosting drawer, but I use cloth napkins. I don't know why. Normal napkins drive me crazy. And so I got that all back organized as well. Now that we have that area looking good and beautiful, I've been wanting to do that for so long. We're gonna move on into my closet. I love decluttering and just refreshing it, especially anytime seasons are changing, and that's what it's slowly doing here in Oklahoma. It's pouring right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it on camera. But I do want to thank Quince for sponsoring this part of today's video. I love Quince. I talk about them all the time. I love their fashion. I love their jewelry. I love their bedding, but their clothing is amazing. There's something about it when I put it on, I feel like $1,000,000. So sometimes you just need that pick me up. Sometimes you're just going somewhere and you want to feel good, because I feel like when you feel good, you look good, you start glowing, and every time I put on their clothes, that's how I feel. Here is my Quince collection that I have growing, and I love it, so I just wanted to show you real fast. I have about 4 pairs of their jeans. They're pretty much all I wear now. Like, I just want those if they're clean. I did get Savvy a leather jacket because it was like half the price of the ones in the big stores, and so I have that for her, but they also have the best bags. Every time I'm carrying these, you guys ask for links, and out in public people love them, so I'll style this outfit real fast just so you can see it. Quince is all about, like, quality shouldn't be a luxury, and I completely agree. You should be able to have some nice pieces in your closet that just make you feel good. Hopefully it's all of them, but if you're not there yet, just start small, start grabbing pieces, and I can tell you, you're gonna love their pieces. So they also just choose like premium materials and pieces that are gonna stand the test of time. Quince products feel nicer and last longer on purpose. Like that's their whole goal. And like I said before, they just feel like everyone should have access to nice pieces. Quince keeps prices low by using factory direct models that cut out the supply middleman and reduce costs. That's why you can get such a high quality look for not breaking the bank. And they also offer free shipping on all orders, and they have a 365-day return policy. You know they stand by their product when they're willing to return it 365 days later. One of the greatest features, in my opinion, is that you choose the length on your pants. So I always get like the 26, and they are perfect. So I don't have to fit either my length or my waist. I can fit both, which is just amazing. And then here are the jeans I'm loving. I'm going to go order these in every single color they have. That's how much I love them. I also grabbed a different style, so I'm gonna try those on for you as well, but I wanted you guys to just see these, like how they fit, they're comfortable, they're not tight. Here are the other pair of jeans that I picked up. They look like the same style, but they have a little bit different fit, so I just wanted to share it with you. I love both for different purposes. So these are a little bit more locked and loaded, but the other ones tend to be a little more comfortable because of the stretch. And I do hold my weight here, so that's why I'm saying that. If you don't hold your weight here, you may not notice a difference. I did want to just show you these two so you have the option of which style you're needing. I suggest both. So here's a more athleisure look. It is a really cool jacket. It has the thumb holes, it has pockets. I like that it's like longer in the back so I can wear it with my leggings. The leggings feel amazing, just so you know. I have two different styles. I can link both of them. They're incredible. I wanted to throw it on just with the cardigan so you can see if it's gonna be like extra cold, or you just want extra coverage if you're gonna be running in and having errands. You can just throw this on with it. You can mix and match all their pieces. Basically, to me, their whole site's like a capsule wardrobe. Have I sold you on Quince yet? Hopefully the answer is yes. I do work with them, but I even order when I'm not working with them because I literally love their items. So definitely check them out. What I have learned personally is things sell out quickly. So I'm gonna run and grab all those jeans in every single color. You guys go grab what you want. I'm gonna have all the links down below in my description box. And I do wanna thank Quince again for sponsoring today's video. But now let's get in that closet and clear out so all my new items can go in. Now in here, I always say I'm gonna be ruthless, and last time I was. I got rid of probably the biggest amount of clothing I ever have. Like my cousins that I give it to were like, oh my gosh, this was like the load of all loads. So I don't want to get rid of just to get rid of in here, but if it's not fitting, if I don't like it, if it has holes, any of that I want to go through. So we're going to tackle this space now, trying to be very aware that I still need some clothes to wear, but if I don't like it, it's going, especially if I didn't wear it in the summer. I don't need it if it's a summer top. I did switch outfits just so you could see one more style. This is more like my go-to. It's like a casual dressy, like it's what I like to call it. It's leggings, but a cute top. So let's get to working on this closet now. 12 items that I've added so far, so happy about that. Since we are switching seasons, I'm gonna go and put all my shorts away. I hate wearing shorts. I'm just not a fan of shorts, and I wear them when it's super, super hot out, but now that I can wear pants, I've switched over, so I'm gonna go and put those away, and then I'll have more room on this shelf for like leggings and jeans and all that. We're making progress. So if you're wondering why I'm not doing these by color would be nice, but I like to do it by brand. So then like I know all my Quince are there, other brands, then those are the ones I grab the most, and I'm not digging through and grabbing the wrong pair. I can just choose what color I want. So that's why I did that there. Shoes, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to declutter. I feel like I wore all these, and so I might keep them till next summer. And then if I buy something new, then I can get rid of another pair. Eventually, I'll bring down all my boots. I'll switch them with these, but it's just not that weather yet. Like right now, technically, I can still wear like pants with a sandal and like a sweater and get away with it. So we aren't to boot season here in Oklahoma yet, but eventually I'll bring those all down and then move these up. A place I do forget to declutter though is on the shelves underneath my clothes. And so I'm gonna go and see what's under there and see if there's anything I need to get rid of. In my closet, there's a few things I like to keep. I like to keep lotion because as soon as I get out of the shower, I come in here and that's where I put it on. Scissors for either cutting tags, or I cut jeans a lot to get the right length. And then this is my like colors. So when I had my testing done to know like what season I was a blue leaf autumn. And so if I'm wanting to look extra special that day and I want to be in my color, obviously it's autumn, so you can see a lot of autumn colors in there. I can match this and know like I'm gonna look my best that day in that. There's a lot of colors I wouldn't wear, but they're all in there. So I like to keep this just with my clothes, so if I need it, I have it. We did it. I don't know that it looks better, but it feels better. And I feel like that's the whole purpose of like decluttering and getting organized. The pieces that I don't want are out of here. There are a few back up in this left-hand corner that I'm just going to think about. But other than that, I'm really loving the collection of clothes I have right now. It takes a while to figure it out, like what fits you best, what looks best, what you feel best in, your colors. And a lot of my colors out here aren't my colors, but that's what I feel good in. So I'm really, really happy. And fall and winter is like my season. I just don't love summer clothes, so it's just a struggle all summer and like springtime. But when fall rolls around, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready to start wearing my clothes again. So I'm glad I got this area tackled. I probably need to dust underneath my shelves, so I'll do that real quickly. I vacuumed the floors, but we can check that off. I'll throw these items in a bag and take them to my nieces, and it's a win-win for everybody. Now we're moving on to my laundry room. I forgot about under the sink in here, and it's definitely needing a tidy up. It won't be anything major, but we're gonna work on it next. This actually turned out so much better than I was expecting. I've had that like black organizer in here, and I had Chase bring me a clear one, and it just fits better. It looks better. There is a lot of overflow in this cabinet because that's basically what this whole room is for. But I feel like that looks a ton better. I wasn't expecting that big of a reveal. Moving on, you guys know, anytime I film these videos, I have to go through this space. It just gets used and messed up so often because I'm in here all the time. So we never expect a big reveal from here either, but if I can just get rid of a few things and make it look a little cleaner, that's what we're gonna do. We did really good this time. I'm really happy with the results. So down here, this is what I used to wash my face with. I've had the best results since switching to those. I keep old hand towels just so my nice ones don't get messed up. Like when I'm doing makeup and stuff, I can wipe my hands on that. Here's like all my face wash, hair products, stuff like that. More of my like taller bottles up here. I have like heat protectants, hairspray, and these are all my dry shampoos right now. So I have a little bit of everything. And then up here, I have a tanning bin, I have a travel bin, and then all of my like different bags for when I'm traveling or if I need to take something with me. But I feel like it turned out really well. Look at all of this. Now let's talk about this real fast. It's not that I don't love these products. They're either empty, almost empty, or since I had my hair extensions put in, I'm sure I've talked about that by now. If I haven't, I have hair extensions and now I was losing so much hair just over the last few years. I decided to do it. So a lot of these products scare me and I don't want to mess them up. So that's the only reason I'm like passing them on, throwing them away, whatever. But if it's full, I'm just gonna donate it on to Savvy May Take stuff, my nieces, friends, family, whatever. I'll keep it in a pile for them. Now let's work on this drawer. I think every time I organize this, I tell you guys I need to wash out the containers. I promise you I'm gonna do it one day. Maybe in like a deep cleaning video when I'm not organizing. So I threw a lot of stuff away. I also have to like throw this away. It's getting old and just leaking. I didn't love this. It looks like it's leaking too, so I need to clean that. That's just a box. I liked this, but it just doesn't show up on me. I'm gonna ask Savvy. I don't use mascara, so which one she's using. I think it's this one. And I'll get rid of the rest. I always buy them thinking I'm gonna try it, and then I take my lashes off and I'm like, nope, I'll just put them back on. And then this is just an extra, so I'll keep it in my extra bin in the other area I just organized, but at least we got everything back where it belongs. I think the last space for today is gonna be my extra decor. So I did it really well, and then I took it all over to the farmhouse because we were decorating over there. Well, I recently brought it all back because we're pretty much finished, and I just crammed it in there. So I'm gonna go through it now knowing we don't need it over there, decide if I need to keep anything here or if it's just time to let it go. It's honestly not a ton now that I'm looking at it. I need to organize it and go through it a bit, but I'll probably keep a lot of it just in case. This is the cabinet on the other side. I'm gonna work on this too. I've gotten really lazy at night and I'm good about picking up my living room, but I just like wad it up and throw it in here, which we'll probably get back to this, but just since we're organizing today, I'll pull all that out, get it folded and looking nicer as well. I'm trying to break this up into sections so I don't get overwhelmed. So all the candles I'll go through after this. Books I'm gonna keep. I feel like I'm always using them for decorating in just different ways, even if it's just to like stack them and raise something. This is all the stuff though I need to decide what I really want, what I'm really using. Do I need two of both of those? Probably not. I keep hanging on to this guy, but I never ever use it. But I know it's gonna be so hard to find. Like finding concrete pieces has always been a struggle. But I'm gonna kind of work through this and see what gets left. For now, this is how we're gonna leave it. I got rid of a few things, not a ton. I'm gonna sit and think about later if I need all 4 of those vases. I probably don't, but sometimes I'll use all of them on one shelf. So I hate to get rid of them and need them for like Christmas decorating or something. All the candles seem like a bit much, but I use them throughout, you know, holidays and on the table in different spots. So I'm gonna hang on to those. So this is what it looks like. It's definitely way better than how it started. So much better. I really need to do that at night. It just takes a few seconds, and then when you open up, it's just way prettier to look at than a jumbled mess. Here is everything I'm gonna be able to like donate or get rid of. Obviously there was a lot of stuff I trashed, but it feels good just to clear out. Even if it's not a ton, sometimes I have loads, truckloads, and sometimes it's just this small amount, but anything helps. So thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to check out Quince. I'm gonna have all that info linked down below in the description box, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.